You thought this was lion time? Oh no. This hole goes deep, and I like deep holes. Now, with the release of the brand new Arks of Omen book, we have got plenty of fantastic new lore, which I've mentioned a bunch of times already. I've already done a video on Fulgrim's return. He's back. Abaddon is not happy. I've done the Lion's Prophecy, but in today's video, we're going to be talking about a potential new race being teased, or the potential of the Exodites actually getting involved and taking the fight to chaos. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Now, just to bring everyone kind of up to date so we're all on the same page, basically what's been happening with these Arks of Omens is that Abaddon has been gathering these massive type of Space Hulk vessels. He's been giving command to those vessels to certain people who he trusts, and he's been sending them out into the galaxy to basically wreck face, to cause as many problems as they can for the Imperium and any other species or races that basically get in the way of chaos and Abaddon's plans. Now, there is a certain extract from the book which is all about the Blood Angel's response. It's actually called Dante's response to one of these Arks of Omens. And there's something really, really interesting in this book. I'm going to read the text in a minute, but basically the summary is that Dante and the Blood Angels assault this Arks of Omen, but when they board it, it's empty. There's no one there. All the chaos that are actually on that ship have already been dealt with. And it leaves us open now with a huge mystery, but there is some clues of who potentially could have killed the Chaos Marines and the Chaos Commanders, basically the Chaos on board of this Arks of Omen. So if you look into the background of the video right now, I'm going to read the extract. Yes, by the way, that is the brand new Dante lore for people who are wondering. So it says, Dante responds. When an ark bore down upon the angry worlds of Saganus Belt deep within the Imperium Nihilus, Commander Dante led a force of Blood Angels to intercept. Upon reaching their destination, they found the Hulk, the Night Terror, drifting lifeless in the void. Wrecked heretic warships hung about it like some Maccabee garland. Boarding the Hulk, Dante and his battle brothers discovered sulfurous residue and the withered remains of widespread biomechanical infestation, mingled with traces of bizarrely resembled wilted plant life. There were also corpses, dead heretic Astartes and cultists lay strewn throughout the silent Hulk. Some bore explosive wounds that told of bolt rounds. Others had been hewn as though by some great blade. Though they searched for several days, the Blood Angels could find no further clue as to the fate of the Night Terror. Ordering samples analysed, Dante led his warriors back to their ships, determined to learn more of this ominous occurrence. Now, this is where the fun begins, because to me, that is hinting at either a new race, which again, I'm probably losing my mind when I go into the new race territory, but it could be, we'll get onto that in a second, or it could be Exodites. Now, why do I think it's Exodites? Well, the first thing is that I've actually been hearing rumors about Exodites potentially getting some models. So this could be the kind of tease that Games Workshop is doing now. They're laying the foundations in these stories to hinting at that race now getting involved in chaos. To be fair, it would make sense for maybe the Exodites to start taking revenge on Abaddon and his plans, because when the Great Rift happened and it split the galaxy in half, a lot of planets were lost. You know, a lot of civilizations basically just died, infested by chaos. So maybe like some of these Exodites actually managed to escape, and now they're out there actually wanting revenge for their world dying. For those people who don't know what Exodites are, they're basically Eldar, but they're like more of a non-technological form race of Eldar, basically like Stone Age Eldar, but not. They ride dinosaurs. It's Eldar who ride dinosaurs. That's the best way for me to explain it. They're awesome, they're cool. Who doesn't love dinosaurs, right? Now, when we look at the actual text, it states that the bodies were found like mangled and killed by like plants, like some type of plant life. That's why I'm kind of hinting that maybe it could be Exodites because, you know, they're a nature-based society. But of course, it does mention that, you know, bolter rounds were actually involved. Maybe, just maybe, like if it is the Exodites, maybe they can like take control over someone or something like that. Or maybe this is like where the theory of the new race comes in, where maybe they're mind controlling the Chaos Marines, the cultists, actually on the ship, and they basically forced everyone just to kill themselves. And then they slipped in and like just finished the rest off, you know, take the main force out and then, you know, eliminate it with their own weapons. One of the coolest things about this right here in the text is the biomechanical infestation. I don't know if that is like actual chaos medical infestation. Maybe I'm reading that too wrong. But yeah, it said like, you know, the sulfuric, should I say the sulfurous residue. Again, that could be linked to demons and stuff like that. Maybe it could be some type of demonish uprising on the ship or something like that. But for me, the way like they actually use like the plant life in here, like in the text and stuff, it just doesn't seem like anything we've seen before. I'm calling on you right now. If you know any races that use like plants as weapons, maybe. Is there? I'm trying to think now. I cannot think. This is why my mind is going to like Exodites and maybe like a new race. What was that race that Perturabo fought? They were kind of like swamp creatures. They can like aid you with time and stuff like that. I'm lost at a second. I'm sure someone's going to mention it in the comment section. Maybe it could be something to them because they were like kind of like swamp creatures kind of things, right? But also it does mention like blades were used and stuff. So it kind of goes into the theory that Exodites may have been involved in this because Eldar weapons and blades and everything like that, they still use that type of weaponry. But, you know, they're just more in touch with nature rather than, you know, going around with, you know, all the cool technology. But for me, I just want to share this with you. I personally think that this is a hint at Exodites, but I won't rule a new race out at this point in time. Every edition so far since 8th edition, we've kind of got a range refresh on a race. And, 9th edition, we got a brand new race involved. I say brand new. Of course, the squats were always around. But how cool would it be if, like, for 10th edition, maybe they did, like, a squat type of build-up for the Exodites? Like, the Exodites got, like, a brand new armor. You know, dinosaurs in space. Who would not love that? I was speaking about this last night on the stream. Dinosaurs are one of the most coolest things. Like, everyone in their life has loved dinosaurs. So adding some, like, space stuff to them and having like Eldar on the back of them, I think that could be a fantastic, absolutely fantastic addition to the tabletop. Anyway, enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. As always, if you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, share it down below and we can have a little chin wag down there. See ya. Have a great day and bye-bye.